Are you sick of Ubisoft being a sorry-ass sack company that can't get their act together? Did you enjoy the Assassin's Creed 4 and were disappointed by the asinine spiritual successor, Skull and Bones? Do you have no life and a half-decent level in computer understanding and a burning desire to relive the 2014 moments of you sailing through the seas with your freaking singing sea chanters, getting into sea wars and plundering some booty, all while looking fly while doing it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have something for you. Would you put your hands together for the new... What? What's that? What's that? What is from 2003? Well, Jeremy, how the f*** am I supposed to freak? So if you've clicked on this, you pretty much already know what Black Flag 4 is. One of the best pirate games to date, very streamlined-ish, decent open world, crazy naval combat, etc, etc. Many who have attempted a similar format have never really been able to capture that same spark that Black Flag had. A la Skull and Bones. Now, partially a reason I think that is the juggernaut status that Black Flag had. The minute you try something within that whole genre with similar themes and such, there's an immediate comparison. I mean, is it always fair? Debatable. I'd say, hey, some people don't have Ubisoft money, but then again, I'll point at Sea of Thieves and say money doesn't fix everything. So, for the record, I like Sea of Thieves. I was just talking like when it was released. You know, we all know how much of a conundrum it wasn't. Now, notice how I said I understand it partially. That's because I mean overwhelmingly it's just that the games suck ass. Or just off, I mean too little to hold retention for long. Because I always say, you don't really need to reinvent the wheel or the whole genre. I mean, it could be nice, but it's not, I mean, realistically feasible. I feel just one of your core elements in your game, be that story, gameplay, world, art style, etc, has to be somewhat unique to you. A call sign, some would say. And when you have that, that's already a great starting point. So that later on, you can refine the said element and then possibly branch out into creating more depth. All this to say, Skull and Bones sucked. It took one of the worst elements from Black Flag and amplified them by like a million. So for right now, AC4 is seen right now as the undisputed pirate game. But there's been one game that has been lurking in the shadows for about 11 years that bears a lot of similarities to our boy here, Black Flag. Pirates of the Caribbean, the game, is an action RPG released on Windows and Xbox in 2003, developed by Akela and published by a little familiar face, Mr. Bethesda Softworks. But please stop charging $6 for a f***ing quest. Now, the interesting part about this game specifically is, technically, it's not a Pirates of the Caribbean game, at least at the beginning of development. And to explore this, we need to go all the way to Russia. You know what, I'm just gonna stay here and read the Wikipedia article. This game's origins is actually linked to a game that was released in the 2000s called Sea Dogs. A role-playing game developed by, again, Akela and published by, again, Bethesda. And take off that creation kit, you fucking pieces of shit. Now, Akela started off as a software company dealing in publishing and distribution of video games in Russia. Postal 1 being their first publishing in the late 90s. But fast forward to the 2000s, where Sea Dogs, an in-house developed game, is released worldwide to pretty decent reviews. So of course, no-brainer, trying to work on a sequel. They're on way to development, but a little company known as Disney, you might not have heard of them, comes in and flops their BBC and makes it rain, and hey, now it's a Pirates of the Caribbean game. And as I said, it released in 2003 to, I'd say, average-ish reviews. But hey, all this base knowledge is good, but how is the game? Pirates of the Caribbean, let's go. Please be good. The camera action is already telling me it's not gonna be good.
Oh, my N-word.
Who? Hold on, bruh. Let me see whether I can connect that gamepad real quick. Okay, looks like we're restarting. Second time's a charm. Okay, options. Wait, you know what I've just realized? There is no video. Alright, hook me up. Alright, I'm reckoning that's it. Let's go. Oh, this means you can do something here. Alright, this is a lot of talking. I don't know the buttons.
Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay. 4 times the charm. 4 times the charm. What? Fight mode. Run, attack. What the fuck is this button supposed to be? Q, E. So this is gonna be a fucking headache to get through. Can I walk? No. Oh, I can! What am I doing? Alright, so you're not gonna believe this. Walking is L and B, and I have to hold it. Man, I hate this already. Alright, sword. How do I pick it up? T, V, B, N, M, J, K, O. Can I please pick up the sword? All this hurts. All this hurts. All this hurts. Pick up the sword. Pick up the sword. Pick up the sword. Okay, there we go. Just gonna walk forward, and I'm pressing everything. Maybe not the best idea. 5 times the charm. Don't talk to me, don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Can I run? What the fuck are you doing? Look up the stairs. This is exciting gameplay. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I pressed Q on accident. It was a mistake. Please leave me alone. Please. Let me walk off into the sunset. Look, I'm going to the ocean. You don't have to worry about me. I'm off. Look. I'm going. Are they still chasing me? Oh my god, they're still chasing me. Look, I'm going. Okay. I think these are like the worst controls. And this was like what? This was not even all. So these are just shit controls for the sake of shit controls, honestly.
It's pretty messy, lad. So I mean, let's just start with the easy shit. Lord have fucking mercy, you are subjected to the PC controls of this game. To begin with, you move forwards and backwards with the mouse buttons. I mean, we're already in crazy town, bruh. Z is dodging, space is attacking, enter is open, general menu. Jesus, this button layout has you constantly flying across your keyboard for simple stuff. You can change it, thank god, but the default scheme is still maniacal, bruv. Or is it? Combat. Now earlier I said the controls were a bit finicky, but I think they kind of shine a little in this area. Now in Black Flag, combat is usually lock onto target while moving freely. Press attack, dodging is for the most part optional, to be honest. You got guns and shit and the whole stealth system that I'm gonna keep it a buck with you that I rarely interacted with. Now in POC, the sword gameplay, if you will, is a little more restrictive. You really can't move sideways. I mean, you can, but it's kind of tied to your mouse. But generally, there's no dedicated sideways button, no strafing, nothing. Now, other than that, I mean, the combat is pretty shallow. Black Flag and POC kind of share that. The difference is Black Flag kind of circumvents that by having a lot more flash on it. Having different weapons that have different attack animations, different guns. They also have that supplemental stealth stuff. You know, they have a lot more stuff. So basically, take AC's combat and remove a lot of the meat from it. That's POC's combat right there. This doesn't mean that it's bad, you know, it's just serviceable. It's it's whatever. You don't really think about it. And I mean, that's pretty much it about the land combat, to be honest. I mean, I told you it was shallow.
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
Now, if you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan and was expecting this to be based on the movie, lad, you and me both, I've got bad news. But I'll soften the blow by telling it to you like this. The game and the movie released literally days from each other. And you'll never guess what released first. And if you had been listening from the beginning, this game was already in development before Disney came and whipped their shit out. So pretty much this is a pirate game with the Pirates of the Caribbean name on it, but has close to nothing to do with the series. At best it has a few callbacks, but that's it. So since the story is not related to the movie, and I already watched somebody do a whole playthrough of it, it's not worth it. It's not f***ing worth it. Skill tree. There is a skill tree. Anyway, now without sounding like a broken record, Black Flag, crazy naval combat, I'll just leave it at that. Now, POCs is well, It's slow. Painfully slow. And by the way, that weird ass control scheme carries over here, so that's nice. I swear this is like these niggas never heard of WSD. Like, and I'm over here f***ing fiddling with my thumbs trying to figure out this control scheme while niggas have like precise aimbot AI aim. I still haven't figured out fully why that is. And you could ask me, hey, why don't you go and check the tutorial for the boats? Brother, the tutorial for the ship section is a wall of text. And I don't know about you. A wall of text doesn't sound f***ing fun, does it? It's not an aim system. I mean, some of these shots you're taking with the cannons is like you're just taking a swig of your orange juice because of the scurvy and then praying to God hoping that one of these cannons hit. It's just hard eyeball. And furthermore, just to add to this ship section, please stop this nonsense of the wind being the only form of acceleration here, blood. Like, please. Like, I get it, you know, we want to be all realistic and stuff like that, but there's a point where realism isn't fun anymore. Just give us a bit of an arcade-ish ship combat, okay? Where it's decent enough to where it's realistic, but not too realistic to where it's unfun. Cause look at the wind shit, bro. How am I supposed to read that shit, bro? These think captains are playing this shit. Like, bro, give us a dedicated acceleration button, but please don't turn me into a captain trying to play this game. I'm begging you. Graphics. Whoo! For 2003, this shit was going hard. I mean, this looks really good. Going from town to town to town. You're great with a unique set piece that you, for the most part, can get into. The skybox looks amazing together with the reflections and lighting. This is probably about as immersive as it gets. That's a clap. That's a clap right there, Paul. Honestly, I mean, there are times where I've just stood at the beach and just like seeing the sunset. Can't lie, I felt immersed. This game just catches you off guard by its beauty. It's kinda insane. You there, stop, identify yourself. Should I give them a very bad French accents? I like les story. Oh! Jesus, this sucks already. Ew! But it is obvious you have come to gather information for the English. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. It's f***ing 3 a.m. Please, lay down your arms and we'll escort you to the lieutenant. I don't think so.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Are you a moron, you prick? I just f***ing died.
How about I give you a pro tip? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flop my BBC out on the table.
I don't even have like bread like that, Mr. Free. What is this nonsense? You mangy cars have only got 220 gold.
You're broke.
Damn.
You're fucking poor.
They really just said, they just left me alone. Damn, I guess that's the perks of being broke, eh? I mean, it slightly hurts my feelings, but I'm still alive, intact. And I gotta be ready in stance. I love how he just like put back his sword. Like just moronic tendencies on top of moronic tendencies. Let's see how much health only he got though. Ooh, your is weak as fuck. Oh, bitch. Come get one. Come get one. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Oh no. Hold on. Ka-chow! I almost just died. That's how you do it, lad. That's how you do it, lad. I'll be honest, I kinda interacted minimally with the main quest. So, what did I do for the past like 10 hours of this game that I played? Pirate stuff! Brother, I was sailing around, going to different islands, exploring dungeons, different cities, bartering goods, getting into random scuffles with the niggas in the jungle. It's like, it's so fun not doing the main quest. It's ridiculous. The side quests, I'd say, are almost better than the main quest. If you ask me, rescuing Toph's daughter, one of the best quests in the game. For some of these side quests, you can kind of like just go to the town halls of these major islands and just talk to the relevant people and you'll be on your merry way. But let's say some of the good ones you kind of need to like level up a bit. So I'd say interact with the main quests a good amount, then just go off to the side quests and look around for some dungeons. Go into the forests of these islands. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Here, guys, though, is where I have to admit something. Calamity struck me here. It struck me real bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, gentlemen, that is my 10-hour file gone. And the current save file that's saved right now is all the way back in the beginning. All the loot I've obtained, all the gold I had, the crew members I got, all gone. By this point, you know, I'd already, I think, seen and smelt all the flowers in the game. I've had my fill, and I think it's best we do our conclusion right now. Now, throughout this video's runtime, I've kind of made comparisons. Pirates of the Caribbean versus Black Flag, basically. I've been going at it at the angle of, hey, we have Black Flag right now. Let's take this game from 11 years ago that bears resemblance from it, see how it stacks up. I mean, it's useful to kind of see the jump qualitatively in this pirate game genre, but you know, it's not entirely fair. Because you know, POC's level 0 gear. Did I actually write that in the script? I'm actually retarded. PRC, for what it was in 2003, was pretty good, to be honest. I mean, looking back, this was probably one of the first pirate games to blend RPG mechanics with an open world setting. And that setting for 2003 looks very good. The thing I say I enjoy the most probably is 1, the sailing. All things considered, of course. And number 2, exploring. If you almost don't focus on the questing and just go out on your own limb, just explore for yourself, I think that's where like the real pirating like gameplay is. Exploration is definitely an emphasis here. And also, I mean, while you're doing that, you're exposed to the beauty of this game. My only complaint, I guess, would be I wish they invested more meat into that. My overarching point here is though that Pirate was probably celebrating this. I mean, this was about as good as it got for an immersive pirate game. I still feel like it should be acknowledged like its place within the pirate game genre. So maybe the title shouldn't have been, I guess, the original Black Flag, maybe some like the original open world pirate game or something like that. But we need to sweet talk the algorithm here, pal. And
We've got to have money.
so if you're gonna play this game, first of all, my brother, I pray for you. For the PC bros, just expect 2000s PC gaming BS to plague you basically. But if you're an old man like me and you can dive into the needle pit and still manage to see a couple beautiful shots in the game and enjoy the pirating that is there to inform you and don't mind the technical nonsense, it's worth a shot. At least for a short period. All in all, I think the ghost status of this game needs to be commended. And hopefully I think I did my job trying to put it to you. I don't know. I know I've been casting this game out like hell. So hopefully I did my thing. Anyways, gentlemen, it's been good chilling with you in my study. Thank you for being you. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.